of the Lich King Classic Blind. Getting back to some normal questing here. But first, we need to leave the magical Silithus cave here. And just pop out in Dunbarrow. And then get off the mountains here. First up, we're heading over to Loch Madon, which is this way, essentially. Should be able to get there some way. We got up here easily enough. We can get to the ground here. Could be easier said than done. Or it might just be fine. It's also an option. Yeah. Not bad. Just a little bit of fall damage. We have healing magic on our side. We also have 45 more minutes of fancy holiday ram, which is nice. And we've fallen down here near some kobolds. Well, that's good. Let's get over to town here, where we've got a quest to do. There's some, it's all red. Amazing. Alright. Velsamar. Good stuff. Quest in here with the alchemy trainer.
Here there.
Okay. Train me in alchemy. Nah. Badlands reagent
Okay.
run. Warrior, I would make use of your services. I'm an alchemist of some note. I seek your aid in acquiring some reagents found out in the Badlands. Need the following items to replenish my stocks: 5 buzzer gizzards, 10 crag coyote fangs, and 5 rock elemental shards. Obviously, you can get them off the beasties themselves. If you're not the fighting type, then find friends who are. Acquire these items for me. You get some coin out of the deal. What do you say? Sure.
Watch, get it back.
You would be hard-pressed to not be the fighting type in this game. I think even professions require levels and stuff. Anyways, Badlands is down this way, where we also have like 2 quests. Before we do that, we got another quest right up here. But we'll do that first. Then we'll be running back through this way anyways. Just a handful of quests out here. That'll work. Yeah, it's level 39. That's definitely more Badlands level. That checks out. Alright. Just need to get up to the dam here. And stay on top of the dam, instead of jumping off of it this time. Probably could have grabbed this while we were here earlier. That's okay. Everything's fine. Jump for some stuff. More kobolds. My goodness. Never a shortage of enemies all over the place. Stone Rot Dam. There we go. Let's see what they want of us. Something here. Maybe. Under the tent here. There it is.
Talk to me.
A dark threat looms. Dun dun dun. I think the star is someone is concerned about the well-being of the dam. First, the destruction of the Thandol span, then the pillaging of Dun Modur. I have no doubt that the dam will be the target of the next Dark Iron threat. Most of the security detail here was reassigned to the Alliance front, including my top inspector. And so I need you, Eric Erickson. Spot some Dark Iron sappers milling about the eastern ramp of the dam. Investigate the area and bring back a clue. To the eastern side of the dam.
Be good.
Yeah, we don't need the dam blowing up here. That'd be inconvenient. It would just wash out of the wetlands here. And also, like, drain the entire loch. So that's no good. Can't be having that. So let's go see what's happening over this way. More Dark Iron Dwarves. I feel like we can probably take them. There's some Dark Iron guys. Hey. Oh, is this the hint? They got a suspicious barrel here. The suspicious looking barrel contains a strange smelling powder. I'm just over here, smelling the bomb. Take a sample of the strange smelling powder. Return to the chief engineer, Hinderweir, and show him the clue that you discovered. Suspicious. These guys are like, don't make any sudden movements. We will be back for you. Don't you worry. We are ludicrously overleveled for a level 18 quest. But we're ludicrously overleveled for everything out here, basically. We will see if any of the other raids will give us any challenge later, but anything overworld or dungeons level 60 is not going to be a problem. I'm going to discover any clues, Eric Erickson? Yeah, I smelled this thing. It smelled weird. This is an alarming discovery, to say the least.
Very good.
And we got some reputation. Revered with Exodar. Why? Fascinating. My suspicions are correct. This is some type of explosive powder. It must be analyzed by an explosives expert, so we know just what we're dealing with here. Ashley Stonesmirk was assigned to the regiment guarding Dunwoder and the Thandal Span. You need to make a grave and perilous journey, Eric Erickson. Travel through the Algaz Gate, follow the road through the wetlands, and seek out Stonesmirk in Dunwoder. Yeah, heed my advice. Stick to the roads and stop for nothing. So this is going to the wetlands.
Watch, get her back.
Dunwoder is like the northern section of the wetlands. Yeah, right here. We have some quests over there too. So we got quests pointing us in multiple directions here. I mean, we also have the other dozen quests that we have, also pointing us in other directions. I think we go south first. We could just take the regular road here. We'll end up going south too. Fine. Let's keep exploring this. We'll go north. We could have jumped down the waterfall, but maybe not. We'll loop back over this way later. Not really any good flight paths right there either. Let's take the road here. I'll be fine. There's a bear. Traveling merchant there. If we want to sell a bunch of stuff. Don't have a ton of stuff to sell right now. Inventory's looking nice and clean. Definitely can work with that. Alright. Wetlands. Done again. Very good. Very good. We don't need to go to Menthol Harbor for anything right now. That's okay. We'll just basically head straight north here. As long as the Dragon Maw scouts don't try to stop us. He tried to stop us. Didn't do a very good job at stopping us. Well, that's fine. Let's keep going north. Alright. More cliffs. Places to... We were up there earlier. There's that guy. Can get...
Far away.
Nope. Not quite within charging distance. Doesn't seem. Maybe if we angled it perfectly. We could also intercept and charge and all that. While like falling and stuff. So if we can get a good angle on that, we could potentially get up there. Or we can just go around the other way. It's fine too. Anyways. Here we are. Out in the wetlands. Looking wet as ever. We were told to stick to the road and stop for nothing. And we don't need to do anything besides that. There are some dangers here along the road, if you're at lower level. Plenty of enemies that would like to come get you. Overall, not the safest road. This one here. This one here. Could go that way. We're gonna just keep going this way. Grim Batol. Over there. I don't know if that's anything. Just keep going. Once we get here, we do have a few quests over here in the water and the Pirate's Cove, so maybe we do those ones. It's all good. Some crocolisks, which could be potentially dangerous. Be doing this at the appropriate level here. Just keep on heading north. 22. Yeah, level 18 quest, running past level 22s. That's getting into dangerous territory for sure. My rout's alright. That's alright. You're mostly safe on the road. 24 raptor here, my goodness. We spent some time up here in Dunmador before. Helping with all these guys. And
No.
you say something, Sonny? Can't hear a bloody thing besides the ringing in my ears. Say, what's that you got there? Got this powder. Smells weird. Ah, well, old Hinderware is wise to be worried.
Be good.
This ain't no ordinary blast powder. Look at the tiny silver crystals and the distinct smell. Why, it's clear as daylight that this is Sephorium powder. Sephorium is harmless enough. Once it's wet, it can blow Iron Forge out of the mountain. The chemical reaction can be diffused by mixing 4 components: lurker venom, crushed Mogrash crystal, a crocolisk tear, and this disarming colloid. Now, tell Hinderware before it's too late. We can tell him about it.
Keep your feet on the ground.
We got the disarming colloid here. Looks like spider venom. We'll make our way back down there in a bit. Hopefully he has all those things. We need to go get a crocolisk tear. That's going to be something. The next question is, how do we get down here? I mean, there's water. Just jump in the water. What are these quests? Looks like something. I think that one's above. Some mysteries happening. What do we got here? There's a dead guy. That's not great for him. What's in here? Should be a letter floating around somewhere, possibly. There it is. This is pretty well hidden. Just a tiny scrap of letter at the bottom of the river here. Wild stuff. Waterlogged envelope. Indeed. This looks like this is back up, possibly in the Thandal span. Let's read this. The waterlogged and war-torn envelope dissolves in your hands, leaving you with a few pages of a letter in your grasp, written with painstaking care. The letter is addressed to Mrs. Sarah Malou of Ironforge and begins, "My dear Sarah, deliver Sully Balou's letter to Sarah Balou." Okay. And we can even read the letter. So, dwarf up on the pillar. Yep. Dunmore of the Wetlands. My dear Sarah, the indications are very strong. We shall move to take watch over the Thandal span in a few days. As I shall not be able to write to you again, I feel impelled to write you a few lines that may fall under your eye when I shall be no more. Our assignment may be one of a few days' duration and full of pleasure. It may be one of severe conflict and death to me. If it is necessary that I should fall on the battlefield for the Alliance, I am ready. I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged. My courage does not halt or falter. I know how strongly the kingdom of Ironforge leans on the triumph of the Alliance, and how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and suffering of the great wars. And I'm willing, perfectly willing, to lay down all my joys in this life to maintain this alliance and to pay that debt. Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me in mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence could break. And my love of kingdom comes over me like a strong wind and bears me irresistibly on with all these chains to the battlefield. The memories of all the blissful moments I have spent with you come creeping over me, and I feel most deeply grateful to the light and you that I've enjoyed them so long, how hard it is for me to give them up and burn to ashes the hopes of future years. We might still have lived and loved together and seen our sons grow up to honorable dwarfhood around us. I know I have but few and small claims upon divine providence, but something whispers to me. Perhaps it is the wafted prayers of my little Edgar, that I shall return to my loved ones unharmed. But I do not, my dear Sarah, never forget how much I love you, and when my last breath escapes me on the battlefield, I shall whisper your name. Forgive my many faults, and the many pains I have caused you, how thoughtless, how foolish I have often times been. How gladly would I wash out with my tears every little spot upon your happiness, strung with all the misfortunes of this world, to shield you and my dear children from harm. But I cannot. I must watch you from the twisting nether and hover near you while you buffet the storms with your precious little freight, and I wait with sad patience till we meet to part no more. But oh Sarah, if the dead can come back to Azeroth and flit unseen around those they love, I shall always be near you in the gladdest day and in the darkest night. It's your happiest scenes and gloomiest hours, always, always. And if there be a soft breeze upon your cheeks, shall be my breath. As the cool air fans your throbbing temple, shall be my spirit passing by. Sarah, do not mourn me dead. Think I am gone and wait for me, for we shall meet again. Sully. Quite the letter. And then he got crushed by a rock. And he's at the bottom of a river. It do be like that. We're gonna need to find a way back up to go get that quest. We also got some stuff over here. We'll go this way. Running on the water. We got this underwater breathing staff now. Which one would use this on equip? We got a water walking staff too. Maybe something. Still helpful to just be able to wield our regular weapons at the same time though. Depends what we're up to, I suppose. Let's go over here to Faldir's Cove. The mithril deposit down in the water, apparently. Definitely want that. Yeah. 4 mithril. Fantastic. Alright. Let's see what's going on over with these guys. Looks like a whole pirate cove kind of thing. It's pretty sweet. What are you up to? What are you up to? Below the lookout of the Blackwater Raiders. Land ho! Lolo sees a tiny dwarf. Always on the lookout, Lolo is. Welcome to Faldir's Cove. Captain O'Brien said we'd only be here for a few hours, just long enough to gather the treasure and get back to Booty Bay. But Lolo thinks we're going to be here a lot longer than that. We lost the other 2 ships from our formation. Poor Spirit of Silverpine and Maiden's Folly. On the bottom of the sea they rest now. Lolo suggests you talk to Captain O'Brien if you plan on sticking around here. Talk to Captain O'Brien. He's right there. Good quest. Ahoy, matey. 'Twas a horrible mess. Seahorn will have my ship if he finds out what went down. One of the professor's contraptions indicated the lost treasure was near this cove. I brought the Harbinger in to dock, a signal for the Spirit of Silverpine and Maiden's Folly to follow suit. Then the sea rumbled, the tides lowered, and the two ships crashed into the reef. It's not just a reef, something's down there. Help my crew out and he'll be rewarded handsomely.
Be careful.
How mysterious. All sorts of pirates and stuff here. The whole pirate
Time
palooza.
is money, friend.
We're losing reputation with the Bloodsail Buccaneers, but getting reputation with Booty Bay, Gatchet's End, Ratchet, and Everlook. Oh, reputations. My goodness. Deep sea salvage. Irene led the ships into the cove. We were certain this is where the treasure could be found. The Harbinger docked safely, but the Maiden's Folly and the Spirit of Silverpine approached. The tides began to lower. Strangest thing I've ever seen. Those two ships ran aground into something. Some sort of temple in the reef. They sank so quickly. It was quite a tragedy. We need to retrieve their logs, as well as their charts, before we leave. We can't leave that information behind for prying eyes. So, go down into the water where crazy nonsense happens. Sounds like a great plan. Captain Steelgut.
You got my attention.
Drowned sorrows. He's not having a good time. Arg, 'tis a horrible life. We should be in a watery grave right now, not sitting here by the fire, breathing fresh air. The crew tried so hard to save my beautiful Maiden's Folly. Bless the boys, bless their hearts. I'll bring you made it to shore safely, but we weren't so lucky. The seas just sank on us, I swear. 1 second we're afloat, the next water's rushing in, and those beasts killed all the survivors. Horrible Naga scum. I went black and ended up here, saved. I want those beasts dead. Killed 10 Daggerspine Raiders and 3 Daggerspine Sorceresses.
Up with you.
We can do that. And here's the professor. Professor Fizzlethorpe. Now that we are full-fledged Blackwater Raiders, it's our job to help Mr. O'Brien locate this lost elven treasure. It's next to impossible to find the gems in the dark sea without aid. The doctor has constructed some goggles that will help. These are the goggles charged with the energy derived from the enchanted stone in the cave just up the hill. But the cave is cursed. Of course it is. When we get close, we get ambushed. Defend me, and I can harness the energy from the stone into the goggles. Okay?
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Okay, Eric Erickson. Follow me to the cave, or I'll attempt to harness the power of the runestones into the goggles. We ready for this? Anything could happen. Let's go to this cave on our first day here. The energy in the stone can be used to our advantage. Begin drawing energy from the stone. Your job, Eric Erickson, is to defend me. This place is cursed. Trust me. Oh boy. What's it cursed by is the real question. Let's get in the energy. Means to tinker with the goggles before the stone. Next one is this over here, dancing. Mushroom moving. Yep. Cursed by vengeful surges. Just a little longer, he says. Woo! Done it. Harness the power of the stone into the goggles. Let's get out of here. 2 water elementals attacked, and it was mostly fine. There you go. Phew, glad to be back from that creepy cave. Wild stuff. Dr. Ashley will give you further instructions, Eric Erickson. Many thanks for your help. Alright.
Can I help you?
The goggles work perfectly now. Well done, Eric Erickson. You're welcome.
Right.
Now honored with Ratchet. Getting a lot of reputation milestones here, apparently. Lots of different reputations for this. Wild. All the pirate-related stuff, I suppose. The treasure has been on the seafloor so long that the gems have calcified into thick stone. The power harness in these goggles will allow you to locate them easily. A little gnomish ingenuity goes a long way. So borrow the goggles of gem hunting, Eric Erickson. See if you can collect some of the lost treasure for Captain O'Brien. I'd swim down there myself, but, well, I have important scientific business to tend to up on the safe, dry land. Yeah. Collect 10 elven gems.
Off and away.
Okay. The red elven gems appear on the minimap. That's convenient. We'll find some elven gems down in the water. And also, go find some guys. There's the ship. It's gonna be over there. Alright. There's an oily black moth school. That's fun. So we need to fight raiders and sorceresses. And find the charts and logs. This is the Drowned Reef. That's a reasonable name for it.
On away.
Mag scales. I'm expecting the charts and stuff to be down in the ship. Seems the most reasonable place for them to be. Let's head down in here. There is the Maiden's Folly log. Perfect. Sorceress. Raider.
Not enough.
Sorceress. Raider. And here is the charts. Perfect. We have the charts and the logs here. We just kind of swim out of the side, I guess. There's a gold vein over here. That's noteworthy. Let's go get a gold vein. I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Just chilling here in the water. So we go to the other sunken ship here too. That'll be perfect. Gold for me. Yay. And a citrine. That's why not. Why not?
Need more rage.
It really does drop off quickly there. Bam. That's all the sorceresses. Let's do more raiders though. Luckily, the charts and logs here seem to be slightly more waterproof than the letter we found. Or, I guess the envelope was the part that got water damaged. The letter was okay. Technically need you. There's the log. He's dead. There's one more raider here. Maybe this guy. There we go. Not seeing the elven crystals on the map here. Could be over in a bit further out, perhaps. Doesn't look like there's much over here. Should be looking for like a temple. Oh, iron deposit. Ah, we got interrupted from mining. Okay. Equip. Elven gems appear on the minimap. We need to get to like a whole temple construct here. So there's more something over this way. Got the here's some temple stuff. This could be related. There's a crystal. Alright, let's find these. Where are these crystals here? Need 10 of these. Elven gems. Okay. Manageable. Underwater quests can be sometimes a bit something. Is it inside the turtle shell? Man, this is the gem? It's a pretty big gem. It's just calcified, so looks larger than it is. Okay. So just around this general area. So we're gonna find these. In the ruins and the drowned reef. So we got multiple other ships that are also all around here. A concerning location for any would-be sailors, clearly. Here's another gem here. 10 of these. Let's just respawn right here. This one respawn right over here. Okay, this is mysterious. I'm not gonna complain about it. He's going to just keep on existing right where we already are. Doesn't make quite as much sense. Okay. Looks like we need to go to a different location now. We'll keep heading towards the ruins here. That's a likely spot for more of these gems to be. A swimming speed buff would be pretty good. There's a lot down below here. Yeah, I got some ruins. Oh, there's a chest. That's a reward in itself. Found some leather, some bread. Totally reasonable things to have underwater. Just found some underwater chest bread here. You'll love to see it. Okay. Yeah, this is a situation where the underwater breathing staff would be fine. It's not a situation where we're really fighting anything. Of course, that would be different if we were level appropriate and getting more aggro from all the Nagas here. As it stands, we're actually pretty much fine. Just grabbing everything. Let's go this way. Got some up higher. Yeah, lots of ruin here. Very interesting. Mine these. Or that was just an iron ore. I mean, that's fine too. I'll take that. I'll take some more iron ore. No complaints here. Slowly swimming. Grabbing. 8. Oh, look at this ruins here. Definitely ruins down here. They said that the sea opened up and dropped them in the ruins here. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. This one. And one more. A little bit to grab 10 of these. That's alright. Grab this. And we're good. Okay. Then we can go turn all these in. 666. What? Elven gems, 10. Very cursed. Something's happening. Anyways, we can put on our regular helmet again. That's good. Because we don't need to see more of the gems there. We've already seen them. Grabbed them. Looking good.
Hey, how you doing?
There goes a search and recovery mission, Eric Erickson. We really need to get those logs and charts back from the Maiden's Folly and the Spirit of Silverpine. If the information from those sources were to fall into enemy hands, Fleetmaster Seahorn would force us down the plank. That is, if we ever get out of this mess. Looks like we can't read any of the logs here. They probably wouldn't want us reading them anyway, so here you go.
Keep it real.
Knowing this information is secure will bring some ease to the command in Booty Bay. Well done, Eric Erickson. Get a black water hammer. Not quite as good as what we have.
Be good.
Reputation. Alright. Dealt with the Naga.
What's on your mind?
Nice work out there, Eric Erickson. Those scum deserve what they got. While nothing will ever bring me ship or me crew back, the death of those Naga gives me some solace. Got some gloves.
Be good.
And we got the crystals here. How did the goggles work? Did everything function properly? Adjustments can be made if necessary. Oh, and I'll need those goggles back when you're done. I'm sure Captain O'Brien will have many uses for them later on.
You have a great day now.
Most superb, Eric Erickson. The captain will be very pleased. Just wait until word gets back to Fleetmaster Seahorn. Get Servo Mechanic Sledgehammer. Nice. Not the Zapper. Can't wield a wand.
Daylight.
Both are fine though. Sunken treasure. Let's not leave Captain O'Brien waiting. They'll want to see these gems firsthand. After all, that's why we're here. And after a few weeks of consorting with these pirates, the professor and I have realized the last thing that's good for our health is to be caught hanging on to their treasure. Here, Eric Erickson, take these to O'Brien.
Be seeing you.
Can do. Got you some treasure. Like treasure? I like treasure. Ahoy, warrior. What brings you to the bridge? Got treasure for you.
Good one.
So the little gnomes proved their worth after all. I knew we kept those Incubuyers around for a reason. Amazing.
For the Alliance.
Fleetmaster Seahorn will want to hear about our find at once. But as you can see, we're not in much of a position to get out of here. Not only is the tide too low, those damned creatures we disturbed are keeping a close eye on our movements. You can be of great service to the Blackwater Raiders and get word to Fleetmaster Seahorn in Booty Bay that we discovered the treasure and are working on extracting more. Take him this sample as proof. We need to get over to Booty Bay at some point.
See you around.
There we go. Alright. Maybe we can get up to Booty Bay. Or down to Booty Bay. I'll be okay. Bah! Yes. Any quest that doesn't lead to Booty Bay? Sure doesn't seem like there is. Okay. Always an adventure. Leads to Booty Bay. I mean, to be fair, this is a pirate-related situation, so it does make some sense. Let's see if we can get out of here. Looks like a no. Well, we try. Okay. We might need to just get up to Stoneguard Keep. Go around that way. Easier said than done. This area. Let's just go. Maybe up here. Looks like a path. Looks like a path to me. That's good. That's good. You get back up to Thandal's Span here. That'll get us where we're going next. That's a cave connection to the Arathi Highlands up here. We do technically have more quests over here in the Arathi Highlands. I mean, since we're in the area, we keep on being in the area. Normally, we're in a new quest hub system isn't quite so constant on the minute-to-minute basis here. Usually have like an entire zone worth of things to do. This is okay. Grab these, see what we need to do. Eventually hop back down to Thandalspan. And then back through Anachronist and then to the Badlands and then onwards to everywhere else. It's a whole system. So hey, get over here. Back through this area with all the rock elemental guys. Very good. The big pillar where you summon an even bigger guy. Always a good time. Lots of good stuff out here. Looks by things we got. There's like 4 quests over here. It's pretty good. And we do have space for everything, so that works nice. We were just here a little bit ago, turning in a quest that brought us here. And now we're gonna just do the quests that are here. Oh yeah.
Need help?
It's an apprentice, Kristen, worth its weight in gold, low level.
Be careful.
Archmage Malin sent Scuretto and I here to collect reagents for him. I was at a loss as to how I was going to collect the items. Now that you're here, I think my problem's solved. Of course it is. Of course it is. I need the following: Witherbark tusks, Witherbark medicine pouches, and a Shadow Hunter knife. Can you find these for me? Witherbark live in the southeast of Arati.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Got a wanted here. Wanted, Merez Cowl. Fires in place on the head of Merez Cowl, a high-level advisor and operative of the Syndicate. She was last seen within the Syndicate-controlled territory of Stormguard. Bounty we collected from Captain Niles. Be warned, Merez is a skilled and cunning warlock, known for her trafficking with demons. Extreme caution is advised when hunting her. That's Stormguard. And wanted, Otto and Falconcrest. Stormguard Militia has placed bounties on the heads of Lord Falconcrest and his bodyguard Otto. Falconcrest heads the Syndicate's efforts in the Wrathy Highlands. His death would cause a major disruption in those efforts. His bodyguard Otto, although not a strategic target, is a fierce opponent and has killed dozens of our defenders. Their bounties can be collected from Captain Niles. Okay. Interesting stuff.
What can I do for you?
And Northfolk Manor.
Safe travels.
We're fighting a war for Stormguard, and we are losing. The Ogres, the Syndicate, and we have divided our once great city, and each faction battles the other into a bloody stalemate. Our forces dwindle while our enemy grows. We need help from the town of South Shore. Supplies are difficult to receive, while the Syndicate holds territory between us. Go to the Syndicate based in Northfold Manor and slay them. Perhaps pressure on our supply trains will lessen, and more will get through.
Be careful.
Okay. Got a few different directions to go. Witherbark over here, Stormguard over here. I'll touch you, Witherbark. That's all except for the PvP quest here. Yep. Not really doing the PvP quests, specifically. Over to the Witherbark village. They're gonna have all the Witherbark stuff. Unsurprisingly. Tusks, medicine pouches, and a Shadow Hunter knife. So if we want to get a Shadow Hunter knife, we're probably going to have to target a Shadow Hunter. Depending on how shadow they're being, could be easier said than done. But I'm sure we're just going to run on through and deal with it. There's a Thrasher trying to get us. Rude. Go check farm. Lots of big spiders here. Now we're getting some bigger spiders. That's really going. Witherbright guys. Map. Map. There's a medicine pouch. There's a person. Whee! Target is dead. There's a tusk. Bunch of these guys, basically. In the Witherbright village. Loot. Dead guys. I'll put all into the mountains here. Into their cave here. There's just some stuff. Just kind of picking it up. Efficiency, I suppose. There's a headhunter. And a big fancy hammer here. And a potion. So we got some ores in here. That's worth grabbing. Up here. Map. Tusk. There's a shadow hunter. That's what we're looking for. You didn't have the thing you were supposed to have. That looks tusk. Medicine pouch. And this guy, another shadow hunter. Gold vein, also good. Seems to be a lot of ores in this. Oh, there's the shadow hunter knife. Just need more medicine pouches, essentially. We're gonna get those from like more shaman-y looking guys, pen hunters, stuff like that. I think headhunters, shadow hunters. What are the headhunters?
Need a target.
You're dead. You're dead. Over this way. And you. And you. And you. And iron. Loot for days out here. Having a good time. You'll have to see it. Got some pants. Cloth. Money. There's a witch doctor. That seems more like it. Yep. The witch doctors have the pouches. This is mithril. Almost completely inside the rock here. That's pretty neat. Now we need to find another witch doctor, basically. Essentially, that's what we need. There's witch doctor. Didn't drop anything. Shadow hunter, shadow hunter. I think we basically just need witch doctors. If I was witch doctors, where would I be? Over here. There we go. Whee! Okay. Very good. I just need to get out of here, basically. That's everything we need for that quest. Lots and lots of trolls down here, that's for sure. We dealt with it. Like gold ore there. Amazing. Alright. Syndicate guys. Merez, Otto, Falconer. Since we're down here, let's go over to the Vandal span. Grab that one. Since we're in the area. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. I think some of these guys are going to be in Stromgarn. It's going to be another location to look at. I don't think any of the other guys were the Witherbark trolls here. Let's get down this way. Cutting around the side of the mountains here. Over through the Boulder Fist section. Oh, they got an ore. Don't mind that. Yep. Yes, we will. Here you go. Okay. So, wanted. Is in Syndicate area of Stromgarn. And bound is on Lord Falconcrest. It's potentially Orals is for there. There somewhere. Right. Vandal span. Trying to fall off. Oh, that'd be inconvenient for sure. Okay. There's something, somebody over here somewhere. Need a quest. Is it on that? That's quite the jump there. Alright. It's just over here. Foggy MacLeod. Hi. You want some moonshine? I had quite a bit of the old moonshine last night. Long braid would have my head if you knew that I passed out during my watch. The noggin hurts something fierce. But as though a whole brigade of siege engines passed overhead, all that rumbling. Oh my, look at the time. I promised Brewmaster Bilger in South Shore that I'd repay my debt to him by sending some moonshine. There are just 15 minutes left before I'm overdue. Take him this batch, would you please, and hurry. Take the moonshine to South Shore.
Safe travel.
Yep, there we go. Now we need to get to South Shore. Gotta go fast. I fall. That's fine. I mean, we can just run to South Shore on the water here. That'll work. And the timer is... where exactly? Wanted, Sunken, Wanted, Northfall. Be in... September? Oh, that's that crazy nonsense. I'm just gonna run over towards South Shore. 100 miles from... what? Tiara. There it is. It's down at the bottom here. 14 minutes. Would definitely be a slightly bigger issue if we're gonna just run on the water here. Does make things pretty convenient. We just keep going around this way. Who needs boats? Who needs boats? That's good. Alright. What's happened over in Hilldead? Lots of stuff in South Shore. We're not gonna start that just yet. We've gotta get back towards other locations and try to turn these in. Don't even have enough space to grab all those quests. So that is a limiting factor. Let me at least try to be part of here. We are out of the map here. Heading straight to South Shore. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. And South Shore is just up ahead. Just casually running over here. Honestly, running on water is also pretty convenient because there's nothing in the way. No mountains or hills, and mostly no enemies, usually. Really just pretty convenient, all things considered. South Shore, right ahead. Yeah, they're a little close to the shore here. That's a little concerning. Probably some quests about dealing with all this in South Shore here. Record speed, I'm sure. If there's one thing we're totally doing here, it is speed running. Where is this guy at? There's so many symbols on the map, it's hard to tell. I think he's in the inn. The absolute quantity of quests here in South Shore, my goodness. Okay. Down here, maybe? There he is. Hey there.
Great to meet you.
That's a good word, dwarf. MacLeod's moonshine.
Watch your back.
Ah, nothing like foggy MacLeod's moonshine to warm you up on a brisk day. Here I was thinking the little bugger was going to be overdue on his bills again. Thank you, friend. Many thanks indeed.
Safe travels.
Just not going to mention the fact that he is currently stuck on a pillar. Not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about that. We're also not going to worry about anything happening here in South Shore. There's a bit too much to deal with right now. So instead, it's going to get back over into the Arathi Highlands. Finish up all that, then potentially just keep heading south and see where we get to. Next time. Goodbye.